Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and welcome to my film and TV channel. I hope you enjoy what I've got for you today, and please check out as you're watching this little links on screen as well for different things, for my Facebook and Twitter, and of course my football channel as well. And please, all your comments are very welcome. Just let us know and push that subscribe button. Don't forget, please push the subscribe button. Make sure your notifications set to public as well if you want to know when these vlogs are coming out. Push that notification button as well. So anyway, please enjoy. Right, it's time to look at what's out to buy here in the UK, online and in store from Monday the 30th of August. Yeah, we're nearly in September now, aren't we? Monday the 30th of August 2021, and we've got 9 movies this week, and 2 or 3 good ones as well, or 3 or 4 good ones, but interesting ones anyway, let's put it this way. So we're going to have a quick look at what you can buy and add to your collection if you're that way inclined. Right, first one, we're talking one I don't know too much about, Bloodthirsty it's called, £7, so quite cheap on DVD, 15 rating, 84 minutes, a horror thriller starring Michael Ironside, yeah, and Greg Burke, directed by Amelia Moses. It's about Gray, who's an indie singer who's having visions that she is a wolf. Of course she is. When she gets an invitation to work with notorious music producer Vaughan Daniels at his remote studio in the woods, she begins to find out who she really is. Not the best idea, mate, is it, to get someone who thinks she's a wolf to go and do some recording in the woods? But hey, there you go. Internet Movie Database, yeah, just 4.7 out of 10. That's Joe Public. But Rotten Tomatoes have given it a 6.4 out of 10. So that could be interesting. So yeah, I'm going to try and grab a watch of that, but if you know much about that one, that's out to buy. And the next one, of course, is quite a biggie. This came out a while ago at cinema and various places. A Quiet Place 2, of course, a horror thriller, 93 minutes, $9.99 DVD, $14.99 Blu-ray, and $22.99 4K. Yeah, 15 certificate, of course, stars Cillian Murphy and Emily Blunt, and directed by John Krasinski. Following the deadly events, of course, at home, the Abbott family, Emily Blunt, Millicent Simmons and Noah Jupe must now face the terrors of the outside world as they continue their fight for survival in silence. Forced to venture into the unknown, they quickly realise that the creatures that hunt by sound are not the only threats that lurk beyond the sand path. Well, they never are in these places, are they? Internet Movie Database, yeah, I mean, it's getting 7.3 out of 10 now. There's nothing wrong with that. Rotten Tomatoes, 7.5 out of 10. Say if you want to own that, that's that now. I didn't think it was as good as the first one, but check out my review anyway. I'm sure you know much about this anyway, but I did do a review of this one as well. But yeah, that's out to buy and own now if you fancy that one. Those Who Wish Me Dead, yeah, I quite like this, although obviously it wasn't universally liked. $9.99 on DVD, a 15 rating, action thriller, of course, stars Angelina Jolie, Nicholas Hoult. And it was written, directed and produced by Taylor Sheridan. Yeah, 96 minutes. Angelina Jolie stars as Hannah, a smoke jumper reeling from the loss of 3 young lives she failed to save from a fire. When she comes across a bloodied and traumatised 12-year-old boy, they set out together to cross the miles of thick forest with 2 assassins in pursuit. Braving deadly lightning storms that threaten even Hannah's well-honed survival skills, they are caught between 2 relentless killers hunting the boy from one direction, and a massive fiery blaze coming straight for them quickly consumed everything in their path. Will they escape? Well, we'll see. Yeah, Internet Movie Days, it's got 6 out of 10, so there's nothing wrong with that. Please check out my review. Rotten Tomatoes, a little bit down. Critics are a little bit down on this, and a bit unfairly. 5.7 out of 10. But yeah, if you want to own that, that's now out to buy. And the next, we've got a comedy horror called Scare Me. $9.99 on DVD, $12.99 on Blu-ray. I've not seen this one. 15 rating. John Rubin also directs Aya Cash in this one, so there you go, because John Rubin is stars and appears in it with Aya Cash, and he also directs. 103 minutes. 2 strangers, Fred and Fanny, are stuck in their Catskills cabin during a power outage. Lucky to pass the time, decide to tell each other scary stories. Well, you would, wouldn't you? Of course, there's nothing else to do. But the more the Fred and Fanny commit to their tales, the more the stories come to life. As the horrors of reality manifest, Fred confronts his ultimate fear that Fanny may be better storytelling, forcing him to craft the most horrific tale imaginable and put an end to the competition for good. Yeah, well, there must got a Scrabble board or something like that, surely. Internet Movie Database, yeah, not overly bad. 5.7 out of 10, just under that 6 out of 10. But again, Rotten Tomatoes, as it was with that earlier one, 6.8 out of 10, so a good score there. So I'm going to try and find that one and give it a watch as well. But if you know about that and you want to buy it, that's out. And the next one, a cracking film. Check out my review on this. You may know a little bit about it anyway. It's called The Father, $9.99 DVD, $14.99 Blu-ray. It's a 12 rating, 94 minutes of car. Of course, stars the wonderful Anthony Hopkins and the wonderful Olivia Colman. Directed by Florian Zeller. This one, a drama. And Hopkins plays an eponymous role of a mischievous and highly independent man who, as he ages, refuses all assistance from his daughter Anne, of course played by Olivia Colman. Yet such help has become essential following Anne's decision to move to Paris with her partner. As Anne's father tries to make sense of his changing circumstances, he begins to doubt his loved ones, his own mind, and even the fabric of his reality. Yeah, it's a look at dementia, obviously. Internet Movie Database, 8.3 out of 10. Pretty good. Rotten Tomatoes, 8.7 out of 10. Yeah, it is a good film, believe me. So, yeah, that's certainly worth owning. So, if you want to own it, that's out to own. The next one, I don't know too much about this one. Sound of Violence, it's called. $11.99 DVD, $12.99 Blu-ray, not much difference. 85 minutes, a crime horror thriller. Directed by Alex Neuer, stars Jasmine Savoy Brown, Lily Simmons and James Jagger. Alexis, played by Jasmine Brown, is a brilliant and formerly deaf young woman who begins to suffer from synesthesia, there you go, a neurological condition where in her case she can see sounds. After witnessing her family's brutal murder, she goes on a killing spree to record and mix the voice and sounds of her victims to cope with the trauma. Well, you would do, wouldn't you? This seems logical to me. Another interesting one, the Internet Movie Database, only 4.9 out of 10. But again, the critics, Rotten Tomatoes, 6.3 out of 10. So we are getting a few films where the critics like them a little bit more, don't they? So that's got to be worth a chance of a watch, hasn't it? But if you do know about it, you want to own it, that's out to buy. The next one, The Surrogate. Yeah, this is £12 on DVD. Funny price. Check around on that one. 15 rated, 95 minutes. Directed by Jeremy Hirsch. Stars Jasmine Batchelor, Chris Perfetti and Sullivan Jones. It's a drama. A web designer for a non-profit in Brooklyn is ecstatic to be surrogate and egg donor for her best friend and his husband. 12 weeks into the pregnancy, a prenatal test comes back with an unexpected result that posed a moral dilemma. There you go. Internet Movie Database, again, 6.1 out of 10, but a far higher one on Rotten Tomatoes, 7.4 out of 10. But either way, it looks as though it's a good little, good drama, that one, doesn't it? The Surrogate. So keep your eye out for that. Or you want to buy it and you want to own it, that's out to buy and own. And the next one, all very good. These not many dodgy ones this week, is there? And the next one, we've got a horror thriller called Wired Shut. Perhaps a run will end now, eh? $12.27 DVD. Weird price. Check that. It's probably going to be cheaper than that. 15 rating. Natalie Sharp stars in this with Blake Stadell. And it's directed by Alexander Sharp, I assume a relative. Horror thriller Wired Shut follows Reed Rodney, a disillusioned world-famous novelist. While recovering at his remote mountain home from major reconstructive jaw surgery, which has rendered him physically unable to speak, Reed receives an unexpected visit from his estranged daughter Emmy. After a life-threatening secret is exposed and upends their reality as they know it, Reed and Emmy must decide how far they are willing to go together in the name of survival and redemption. No ratings yet, so I have no idea about that one, but if you do have an idea and you know what's worth buying, that's out to buy. Wired Shut. And the next one, I think this could be the last one. The Last Job was also known as Crime Story originally. This is $7.99 DVD, a 15 rating, 98 minutes, a crime drama thriller with Mr. Richard Dreyfuss, yeah, and Mira Sorvino, so not too bad actors. Adam Lipsius is the director of this. When ex-mob boss Ben Myers Dreyfuss is targeted in a home robbery, he goes on a deadly rampage of vengeance, but with his family caught in the crosshairs, Myers must finally face the consequences of his dark past. Of course he must. And sadly, we're going to finish on a bit of a low. Internet Movie Database, only 3.5 out of 10, 3.5 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes, a little bit better, 4 out of 10, but still not great. So, yeah, of all the films, I say that's probably the least marked, isn't it? There's been a couple of dodgy ones, but most of them seem to be worth a watch this week. I'll say some of those I've not seen yet, so I'll try and get a watch. So we've got Bloodthirsty, we've got A Quiet Place 2, we've got Those Who Wish Me Dead, we've got Scare Me, we've got The Father, Sound of Violence, The Surrogate, Wired Shut, and The Last Job, which is also known as Crime Story. If you said, Bernard, you can only pick one of them to buy and add to your DVD collection, well, I think you may have gathered it's going to be The Father, isn't it? Even though I haven't seen a couple of the others, The Father, I would definitely watch it again. A cracking film, and it's good watch. It's one of those films where you can sort of get more out of it as well as you watch more of it. So, if you said that to me, I could only buy one. It's definitely The Father. Anyway, thanks for watching. What are you going to do rest day? Have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. So we'll meet here again on the Film and TV channel, or perhaps have a look across at my football channel, the Citizen channel about my team, Manchester City. Whatever it is, I only ask one simple thing. Please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.